before we get married, how am I gonna know if she's good in bed?
Right.
God's not gonna send you somebody like that. You know what I mean? God sends you the perfect match each time.
What's a soulmate?
It's like a best friend, but more.
What's going on, YouTube? It is Ricardo, aka the bodybuilder. And we're here to talk.
Tish.
Today we're here to talk about
Our
celibacy
story. Our fan just fell.
So today we're talking about sex premarital.
Okay, cut.
Premarital. How do you say that?
Just our celibacy story.
Premarital sex. Premarital sex. So we're here to talk about our celibacy story on
why we made that decision, how is it going,
and
why are we doing this. People are like, oh my god, you're dumb.
Yeah, so
you can't have sex. Don't you guys have the urges? Don't you guys get horny?
Yeah, those are real stuff. Good job.
These are all real things, and you know we're gonna answer
all of that. So first,
let's start off by saying we have been together for for 5
years
long.
And we broke up for a year, but we're back. And we didn't start off like that, honestly.
We're in high school.
In high school, we
got hormones. You want to have sex. You want to do it here and there all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's how we was. We was like that for our entire relationship.
Yeah.
Even when we were long distance, obviously, you know, you're long distance.
Yeah, which is even worse.
Which is worse because you're further away from that person.
Exactly.
You want to, especially when you see that person, the anxiety, the excitement, the urges, you know, it's like, oh yes, I finally get to do it.
And we're not glorifying this.
And we're definitely not. We're just pretty much
just to show. We're saying the real things. Obviously, God created us with a hormone. So, first of all, the reason why we're practicing this because it's wrong in the Bible, and we're Christian, we're followers of Christ, and we want to obey all His commandments.
Right.
Obviously, we're not perfect. We just want to put that out there. But sex before marriage can be detrimental to the relationship. Obviously, sex. When you have sex with multiple people, you're creating a bond with that person.
Right.
It's a special thing, and the reason why sex, the reason why sex feels so good is the dopamine that it drops in your brain when sex happens. It releases the chemical that's called dopamine. So it feels so good. Our hormones want that all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the reason why obviously I said that is because we're followers of Christ, but God is not trying to keep us from all the fun. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's actually looking out for us.
He's just saying, if you're going to be with this person, this person that you really want to be with, go ahead and make that covenant and go ahead and get married. So you guys can be able to bang and have sex anytime you want, whenever you want, how you want it.
So we're going to state the obvious, but if you're going out sleeping with different partners, you can catch STDs. You can easily get pregnant. You can easily get heartbroken, right? What's that on the camera? Oh my God.
My camera is dying.
So our camera is dying, so we just we're gonna talk. Hopefully it doesn't die.
Right.
So as I said before, God is not trying to keep us from having fun. So it's not politically correct, but we don't care. That's
to each
us.
His own.
Yeah, to each his own.
Right.
Obviously, when you have sex with someone, you're creating a bond with that person.
It's another level into relationship. You guys are now exchanging body fluids, spirits. You guys are exchanging a different type of love. You know, sex now is overrated. You just have sex just to have sex. I know before, back then, when you have sex with somebody, it's, you know, you're in love with that person. It's passionate. It's a different type of level that you guys are on in your relationship. Now people are having sex like it's water. You just do it just because you need it. You need to. And it's crazy.
And teenagers getting heartbroken, and you know, you feel that attachment with someone, and then you just had sex with him, and he breaks up with you. There's an emotional thing that's going on in your heart.
Right. Women, remember, your body is a temple. please cherish it and make sure that
I don't think, say that out loud, I don't think they realize how precious
your
the
body
woman body is.
Your body is something precious. It's something that you take care of. It's something that we work hard on, especially if you are exercising, you are doing whatever you're doing with your body. It's your temple. This is you. This is who God made you to be. So please be careful who you open up yourself to, who
in
you
marriage.
let in. Like, even if you don't agree with what we're saying, but be careful who you're letting in your body. You know what I'm saying? Who is looking at you, because you do not want different men to be looking at you. Like, and it's sad to know that women are on Instagram showing their body like it's nothing. And then how do you expect you to find yourself a good man
You feel me? Say
if
that out
you
loud.
have pretty much show your whole entire body out?
We understand. God bless her with a nice body. God bless you guys with a nice body. Some things you guys wear, you cannot control that. That's
right.
It's totally understandable.
But there's no need to flaunt it out on Instagram. And then guys are not going to want to be with you or take you seriously, or just want to hit it and quit it because you posted for everybody else. What about him?
There's no
You know what I'm saying?
imagination.
Don't he need those cute pictures?
I'm weak.
You know what I mean? It's like,
I'm weak.
you just, women, please just keep your body to yourself. Your body is your temple.
Yes.
Give yourself to that person when you find that one person.
So yeah, our story, it's quite unique because I honestly I love her. She's, you wanna show that the love you have for that person through sex,
right?
But we're following, but when you kind of like ruin things. Honestly, I mean, sometimes you think like, oh, if I don't have sex before we get married, how am I gonna know if she's good in bed?
Right.
God's not gonna send you somebody like that. You know what I mean? God sends you the perfect match each time, and He doesn't make mistakes.
You need.
Yes,
He would definitely send you what you need.
Absolutely,
You know what
absolutely.
I mean? So.
And when you think about it, He's trying to protect you. Honestly, as I mentioned before, STDs, HIVs, and stuff like that.
Right.
When you have sex before marriage.
Okay guys, so our camera had died, so we may look a little different. Faye got his little Muhammad do-rag on. My hair looks a little bit flayed because our camera had died, so we pretty much put it to charge, and we don't have another battery for this camera, so we had to let it charge and it's come back. So we were pretty much telling you guys our celibacy story on pretty much how we decided to come to that term of not having sex until marriage, our urges. What? Our urges. People ask, like, how do you guys do it? Do you guys get horny?
It's been 5 months now, right?
Yes, it's been 5 months since we've had no sex with each other, and pretty much gonna tell you guys, a little backstory on pretty much how we started.
And we're gonna pick up where we left off. We don't necessarily know where we left off.
Yeah,
because we didn't even watch the video.
Watch the other videos.
But just to add, we're just gonna add. I believe we said that before, but we decided to do it because
I got baptized about a couple months ago, and obviously when you get baptized, you're on a clean slate with God. All your sins are washed away from from the past. So I don't want to get baptized and then continue to do the same thing over again. So we decided together that we definitely have to cut that out and let's just wait till marriage.
And sex is a serious thing. It's not that God is trying to stop you from having fun, as I said before.
Right.
He wants you to do it inside a covenant of marriage. Practicing celibacy can prevent you from HIV, stop you from getting pregnant in high school and
all that other stuff.
And if you're with someone and you guys are practicing celibacy, it just shows that you guys are willing to fight. You guys are willing to challenge yourselves.
And God sees that. He's very happy if you guys can actually be together without having sex. Like that's
it's a self-control thing. And you empower. You're not a slave to your desires. You know what I mean? And she's been doing so well. I'm shocked, honestly. She's the one who's trying to tame me down.
Tame you. To not have sex.
She's been really great. And honestly, in love with each other, and you know,
nothing has changed. And people may think like, oh my God, like so how's your relationship then if you guys don't have sex? Like our relationship is not based on sex. Like there's so many other things that we do. Like, you know, I go to work, he goes to work, or we're going to the gym, or we do other things together. Like this, we're always on the go. So and even if we're in bed laying down watching a movie, like we're not gonna sit there and be like, ooh, you know, we don't do that. We just sit there, we enjoy each other's company, we're always laughing, we're always finding things to do. So you know,
it's just not the main core.
That's just not our main
in our relationship,
right?
You know,
and yes, we do. You know, you have hormones. You know, you do feel like you want to have sex and stuff like that. But we just, you know, we don't fight the urges. It's already controlled. Like, because once we got baptized and you know we're closer to God, like that's He's the one that's actually been that's God. Like He tamed us.
That's the only way. Honestly, all jokes aside, that's the only way you can practice that because we understand that sex is God's idea, and sex, He puts these hormones inside of us.
Right. But He wants you to be able to do that with the person that you married with, you know, to become one.
Yeah. I was about to say something important. Sex is God's idea, honestly. If you guys, I don't know if you guys read the Bible, if you guys look at Hebrews, Thessalonians, he speaks about practicing abstinence from sex. And if you read the book of Solomon, actually, if you read in details how the girl is describing how he feels towards Solomon and the details in there, it's like it's poetic. It's very detailed and graphic.
Right.
So it's meant to be with one person, honestly, but. In the society you live in, they'll tell you if you don't have multiple bodies, that's
you're whack. You're not having sex, or you haven't lost your virginity yet. Like, no, save yourself for the person that's the one, the person that you know you're gonna marry and stuff like that. Because I'm telling you, once that hymen breaks, once you can't take that back. And then let's say you and that person, you're together, you have sex, and then he ends up doing something, you know, to you, or she ends up doing something to you, like. That kid, you can never get that back. So please be careful and please wait to have sex with the right person until it's the right time. Unfortunately, we didn't obviously wait until we found each other. You know, obviously we had sex, but now being together for 5 years, and we both got baptized, we both walking, you know, taking this walk with Christ, we definitely decided that we had to take this step.
Yeah, because that's His command, and we want to obey everything He says. And you know, starting from that's I think that's a good step.
And like people be like, oh, well, you guys are together, you know, you actually guys get married. Like right now, we are working towards that. You know, I'm waiting for him to get on one ashy knee, but we're working towards, you know, moving out and getting our own apartment. You know, apartments is not just $2, y'all. Like you really have to put in the work. You have to put in the time. So we're looking for our own apartment where you know meet our standards and what we want. But we definitely are going to move out in a few months or a year or so. So that's all on God's timing. So, but yeah, we will get married though. We'll get married.
And that will be it because we obviously had
the other. But yeah, so that's our celebrity story. Stop being celibate story. We really hope that you guys enjoy. If you guys have any questions or comments or suggestions, you guys can let us know in the comment section down below. You guys could, you know, DM us on our Instagrams, on our Snapchats and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see you guys in our next video. Anything else you want to say?
No, that was it.
No? Okay, Muhammad. Little do-rag on. Comment down below if you guys like Bae's little do-rag. And he'll let you guys know what you guys do. But yeah, so we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.
And no matter what happens, you'll always love them. Nothing can ever change that.